Filling up. Got about an hour, 5-minute drive. All right, so we're on our way to pick up a Polaris Sportsman 500. It's up for 1,200 bucks. The guy said he got it from an auction, and he was gonna fix it up and get it running, but he said he didn't have time. And then he said that he didn't do anything to it. So I asked if it had compression. He said he didn't touch it. He doesn't even know, which is kind of annoying. It's like, just pull over the pull rope quick. But he wouldn't do it, so I'm guessing it's pretty rough. But we're gonna go there, check it out, and we'll see if we can film. I'll try my hardest, but we'll see what we can do.
Mess with it?
Yeah. You think it has compression?
I turned it over with the pulse cord.
Okay. Does it feel pretty decent compression, or?
I don't know, because the clutch is...
Oh, rubbing. Yeah. Yeah, kind of hard to tell, isn't it?
I can feel it.
Oh yeah, the clutch is worn through right there. Huh. She's a little rough. Ooh, lots of miles on it too. 8,000. Wow.
Really? Oh wow.
That's crazy.
I never looked.
Normally they're like 4,000.
I put air in that one and it leaked.
What was that?
I put air in this one and it leaked out.
Oh, okay. Was it a couple hours that it leaked out, or days, or?
5 minutes.
Oh, really? So, yeah, it
I did
needs.
it when I got home, so.
Okay. Huh. Yeah, it's hard to tell, isn't it? There's a little bit there.
It was sucking on the exhaust.
Yeah. Rings are maybe stuck a little bit, you know. But does the back brake work? You try that? No, they never work.
I was told when they sit long enough that they don't. O-rings or something must go out of them, huh?
Yeah, I think the Polaris brand back brakes are just really crappy. They never work on these things. So. You hook up a battery to it or anything? Or no? Ooh, 2003. So it probably sat that long, you think? That's crazy.
I got it because the daughter wanted one and I was gonna mess with it, and
yeah.
It's, like I said, it's
Just
sitting here since spring.
Okay. Seems to go into gear. Huh. Is that just missing the mount right there? Oh yeah, okay, I see it. Oh, yeah, it's broken off. Okay. Well, tape can fix it. Yeah, this one's rough. This one's really rough. Can I borrow your flashlight just for a sec? Just want to check out this rear end here. You check the oil at all? Some in it, that's good. Was this thing sitting outside, you think, when you bought
It
it?
was for the auction. I don't know if it was in the barn before that or not.
Okay.
The auction was an outside online, so it probably sat there for. All stuff sits there for 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay. She's pretty crusty.
Transmission or?
Yeah.
Chunks or dirt?
Couple metal chunks. Some of it was dirt though too. So. I believe that's a magnet, right, on the tip? There's oil in it though. I don't see any more chunk. It must have been the dirt on the top that was picking up. Hard to tell. Well, I don't think I'm at 1,200 for it though. Are you negotiable in price? Yeah, it's gonna need a lot. It's gonna need a lot. I'm looking at like half that, 600.
I want to get rid of it because
Okay.
I'm sick of people bothering me on Facebook.
Okay.
I bet you I've had 30 different people today.
Okay.
And the lowest one was, or the highest was 500. So
Okay.
I ain't got time for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take 6. No
At least it's higher than the other guy, I guess.
Well, I ain't got time for it. Otherwise, I would. I got a shop in the back. I'd move my Harleys and put it on the lift and.
Yeah. It just needs a lot of time invested. Yep. I think most of the parts are there. It needs obviously a new cover, which
I
are.
thought if anything, if someone that was totaled or something. I mean,
Yeah, that'd be nice.
All the body parts are nice. I mean,
Yeah.
these are usually all bent to heck and.
Yeah, I mean it's just a good beater. It's a good beater quad. And obviously a new tire and a new seat cover. Yeah, it's gonna be quite a bit, but it'll be a fun project. Well, we got the beast back there. As you guys could hear, we got it for half the price. It is super rough. I really didn't even want to pay 600 bucks for it, but I figured I could probably part it out for 600 if I absolutely have to. So, you know, it'll be interesting to go through. It's probably one of the roughest ones I've had. I guess it was sitting outside the auction for probably over 3 weeks. And then it was sitting since 2003 was the last time it was registered. So it's been sitting a super long time, almost 20 years. So this one's gonna be tough. All right, it's the next morning. Let's go check out the beast. It is very, very rough. It's a little dirty too. See the clutch wore through right there on the cover. Not sure why. Could be due to a loose crank or bearings. A little duct tape on the lights. There's 8,000 miles on it. Yeah, she is rough. I would pressure wash it off, but everything's frozen right now, so my hoses are solid. Both brakes don't work. Nothing to the brakes at all. Looks like it was moving there for a second. Huh. So yeah, that's the beast. It's gonna be a challenge getting this one running. It's not pretty. Bearings are junk in there too. I didn't feel that before. She's a rough one. Well, Vinny, what do you think? You like the Polaris? Come and check it out. Come on, come on. What do you think? Check it over for mice. Oh, he doesn't like it. Come on, buddy. Well, this is it. There's gotta be a ton of mice in here. Take a look underneath the seat here. She is a rough one. I'm guessing in that air box is where we're gonna find all the goodies. Let's see what's in here. Afraid. Oh, come on. Ooh, what do we have here? What do we have here? A couple goodies. Let's see what we got. Bungee cord. $2 bungee cord. So we're down to $5.98. Oh, ratchet strap. Nice. Strap, that's cool. What else do we have in here? Another bungee cord. Some rope. And a bunch of clamps. It looks like maybe they had a rack on the back for hunting or something. Put a couple clamps down in there. So that's what was in there. They make that hard enough to open. Holy cow. As you can see, 8,475 miles. Gauge is a little bit cracked right there. Does work though. Has neutral light, high beam, temp. We'll see if it lights up here. But when you pull it over, it's hard to tell if it has compression or not. I don't want to pull it over too much because I don't want to damage the clutch, and I want to get some oil down the cylinder to see if we can actually start this thing up. So the goal for today is to get this thing started and take it for a ride. That's the goal. Obviously it's not going to be perfect by the end of today, but the goal is to get it running, driving. It's probably not going to be the best, but we'll see if we can make it happen. 4-wheel drive button. Looks like it's locked in place. Yeah. Throttle's loose, that's good for the carb. So it looks complete. It looks like it's all here. So, I mean, with a little bit of luck, I think we can maybe get this thing to run. So let's start digging into it. I think what we'll first do is hook up a battery to it and just see if anything lights up. All right, so here's the key for it. The previous owner bought it at an auction. It was number 412. I'm guessing he paid like $100 for this thing, if that. All right, we've got the negative and positive terminal right there. Let's see if we can hook these up. See if anything lights up at least. He did have the front wiring thing open, so I'm hoping that wasn't because it wasn't turning on. All right, we've got power going to it. Let's see if anything lights up. Nothing. Nothing at all. Oh boy. This is gonna be a fun one. Nothing at all. Huh. So, is there a fuse back here? Or we're not getting anything. Oh boy. This is not good. No power whatsoever. Nothing for the start button. Nothing for anything. Nothing at all. All right, this is coming off right here. Let's see what's going on. Lots of wires in there. So I'm guessing it's probably not getting positive to the wires over here. That one's 3-prong. I believe brown is positive on these. Red and brown. CDIs down there. Alright. So everything looks connected in there. There's gotta be a fuse down here somewhere. So we're gonna look for the fuse. I'm guessing it's over here, connecting to the positive. But we'll get all these plastics off, make our life a little easier here. Oh, she's just really rough. Alright. So that just connects in there. That one connects to there. So this is where the wire goes into the harness for positive wire. For positive right here. So if that one's not getting anything, the whole thing won't be getting anything. And it looks like this is some sort of fuse underneath here. Could be a bad ground as well. We'll check it out. All right, so this wasn't the negative wire. This one was tucked down here. So now we've got it hooked up correctly because we weren't getting the ground. I was like, what the heck? We must have it hooked up wrong. And sure enough, we did. So still no neutral light. Do these lights work? Oh, we've got some lights. Cool. Oh, and then one of those, that one's burnt out probably. Wow, that's something. So most of the lights work. Start button, come on baby. Oh yeah. Start button works. This thing's really low on battery, that's why it's not cranking over very fast, but wow, okay, we have power. We just don't have lights right here. And then our 4-wheel drive's stuck as well. So that's something. We have power. Everything's working that way. Wow, that's crazy. All right, you can hear that That sound is the cut in the tire right there. See that big crack? That's what you're hearing. All right, well, we've got more than I thought we would, so let's start by, I guess, getting the gas tank out, cleaning that out, and then we'll check for spark. And we obviously have to clean out the air box too, see what's in there. All right, I'm really afraid to open this one up. This is gonna be pretty bad, probably. Let's see what's in here. This one's just rusted on completely. Oh man, that's probably gonna break right off. Ooh. Ooh. Doesn't want to come off. These are newer. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is gonna be really gross. Whew. Oh yeah. There's a little nest in there. Ooh yeah. You can see it was all eaten. Gross. We'll get the cage out. But yeah, there's definitely a mouse nest in there. Ooh, cage just snapped. There we go. All right, that's pretty clean. Not too bad. At least I had the cage on it so that it couldn't get through there into the carburetor. So that's good at least. It almost looks like somebody stood on the cover right there. A lot of times when people have kids, they like to put their feet up there when they're riding in the back, and it can wear down on that cover. So hopefully that's the case and the crank wasn't going up and down because it has so much slop in it, which I'm guessing that could very well be the case. But we've got to get this off. These are 4 bolts down here, and then this whole thing can come off, and then we can get the bolts around the cover off. I think they're a little crunchy. Oh boy. Yeah, that's not good. Those are on there pretty good. We might have to cut those off. Oh, that one broke right off. The bolt right off of there. So what we're gonna have to do to all of them, I think, is just cut them off. They're so rusted on. It's unbelievable how bad this thing is. Oh, that one actually came off. Holy cow. Look how rusty that is. That's crazy. Look at all the dirt that fell off of it. Jeez. All right, we're gonna work on getting this thing off and then we'll come back once we do. All right, so we ended up cutting these off, these bolts, and now you can see the whole thing is moving. Now we can get the perimeter bolts off to cover all these. So at least these are plastic around here. Otherwise, these would be rusted on as well. I think there's one more underneath here. There we go. You got it. Alright. I think this cover can come off now. Is it melted to the clutch? That's not good. It's never easy, is it? Why is that on there so tight? Alright, we finally got her to budge, but she's having a hard time. Okay, there we go. There's a big mouse nest in there too. Gross. Holy cow. I don't think I've ever seen one this bad. It's really bad. Oh my god. Holy cow, is that bad? Oh my gosh. Oh, look at all that. And then, you guys can probably see it already. But man, oh man. She is rough in there. Holy cow. Big mouse nest in there. The whole belt is like layered in that mouse nest. Just keeps on coming. All right, well, I think the belt has seen better days. A little rough. There is compression though. I feel it. But that belt is toast. But we got all the crap out of it, or most of it, so at least she's able to turn over now. Let's just see. I'll pull over the engine, see what you guys think. See if it's still crunchy in there. Oh, it's got compression. This thing might actually run. It's got really good compression. Oh man, that was a big mouse nest. That was not good. Who knows if this clutch is even gonna work. But, all right, next step, let's get all these front plastics off, gas tank off, get that cleaned out, and then we'll check for spark, see if we have any spark. I forgot what a pain these Polaris Sportsmans are to get the gas tank out. You can't just pull it out through there, you have to take off the whole front plastics, and to get that off, you gotta get the rack off, which of course is rusted to the frame here. And then the bottom rack, it's holding on the main rack, that's rusted on, so then you'd have to cut those off as well. And these are on here, and then you have to get this off to get this off, so it's just a pain. We're gonna leave the gas tank on, I think. There's a little access port right here to the spark plug. Let's take the easy route and do that until we run into problems. So we got the gas tank kind of to where you can lift it up. And we'll see if we have any spark here. Seems to work. See what this plug looks like. We're definitely gonna get some oil down there. Lubricate this thing. It's been sitting since 2003. All right, that's gotta be out. Let's see. There we go. Ooh, she's black. Really black at the tip. Running pretty rich. BKR5E NGK plug. Yeah, she's running a bit rich. Well, will she have spark? That's what we're after. Let's see here. Get a battery to it. I don't know. Doesn't look like we're gonna have it. Oh yeah, we do. That's awesome. I cannot believe we have spark. That is sweet. All right, let's get some oil down the cylinder before we pull it over anymore. Now I'm pumped. Thought for sure it wasn't going to. Just gonna slowly pull this over. Feels pretty smooth. Feels really smooth in there. Not hearing anything weird yet. I've got great spark. Let's put a little bit more down there. That's awesome. All right, we'll start with the coolant here. See if there's anything in here. There's no way there's coolant. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. So hopefully we don't have a head gasket problem. Oh, there's a little bit in there. Should we see if it tops off? There's definitely some in there. It's holding. Alright, well at least it's holding so far. Pull the machine over. Hopefully we don't have any air bubbles going to it. Nope. We might get lucky. Alright, let's check this oil out. I did check it at the place when I picked it up. You guys saw on camera. But it was dark and I couldn't really tell what it looked like here. There's definitely some in there. Let's see how much there is in there though. I don't think a whole lot. It's definitely low. But there's some in there. It's really black too. So we'll add a little bit of oil. It doesn't look too low, you know. It's not dry. That's awesome. All right, so there's oil in it. Let's check the trans, make sure there's no chunks. I did check this as well when I was over there. But again, it's hard to tell because there's a bunch of debris all around this plug. Actually looks pretty decent. Hard to tell if there's metal chunks or not. We won't be able to tell until we start it up and ride it around and get that transmission moving in there. And then all that stuff will stick to the magnet. Hopefully. But yeah, we might get lucky with it. So far we're getting really lucky. We've got spark compression and everything's turning on, so we will see. I guess let's get that carb out of here and start working on that. Obviously that's not getting fuel to it. I don't know if the fuel pump is working or anything like that. I don't know if there's any gas in the gas tank as well. Be nice if there wasn't any gas in here. Doesn't look like it. Oh, there's some way down. It doesn't look too bad. I guess we'll get the gas line off and just see if it pumps through. Gas line's on there pretty good. All right, looks like it's coming now. All right. It's hard to tell if anything's pumping through though. You guys look down here. All right, here we go. A little bit came out, not much. We will put some gas in there and just see if it pumps through. All right, let's see what happens now. Some was pouring out. Oh yeah. Vinny? Not much. So I forgot we didn't have the plug-in, so that's probably why it's not pumping. It's not getting that pressure from the engine. So I think it's definitely gonna work once we have that plug-in. He's looking for something. What are you looking for, bud? You mouse hunting? You mouse hunting? He brought something back to his cage over there. Part of the mouse nest, so he definitely smells it. Just the weirdest dog, aren't you? Come on, Vin. Come on. Come on, Vinny. He's like a statue. Are we in a staring contest? Come on, Vinny. Come on. Come on. You don't like to be on camera anymore? But anyway, the carburetor's right down in here. So it looks like it's held on by a couple clamps. Get those up there. That one's free. hard with this tube in the way. Alright, we got the air box out. That's a little easier now. Now this whole thing can come out. Just gotta go around here. That was in the frame. Ooh. Oh boy. She's a little crusty. That's gonna be a bad one. We might need the ultrasonic cleaner for this one. Alright, so I'm having a problem getting this choke off. So if you guys in the comments know how to get this choke off, let me know. You can't fit a wrench in here. See that? Doesn't go in far enough to twist it if it's really stuck on there. So I'm not really sure how you're supposed to get that out. Yeah, kind of a bummer. I got the throttle off. So we might just have to tear apart the carb right here. Vacuum some of that off of there. But yeah, it'd be nice if we can get on the bench to work on it. Alright, so I'm trying to get this choke cable out. I got this all undone, but there's a nice little mouse nest up in there too. So let's vacuum that out and then I can probably fish that choke cable out of there. But man, this thing has just tons of mouse nests everywhere. Alright, we got the beast off of here. I just took the whole choke cable out. Let's see what this looks like. It might not be too bad if I use premium gas. That'd be really nice. Kind of dope. Oh, it's not even that bad. It's way better than I expected. The float's stuck, but it's really not that bad. Must have used pretty good gas because there's still gas in it, so that's awesome. Let's see if that float can come out of there. I really hope it can. That would help a lot if it could. They're always stuck in there. Why are they always stuck in there? We gotta try to pound it through now. That pin always gets stuck. But let's get the main jet out of there. So we have for the main. Looks like a 155 for the main. That's clear. Pilot. That's right in here. Oh, that wasn't too tight in there. That's good. Let's see what we got for the pilot. That is a 40. And she's heavily clogged. That is very clogged. We're gonna have to take a needle and get that out. See how many turns on the fuel screw here. About 1 1/4. Should be a little spring in there as well. Oh, there we go. Alright. Now we just have to get that float out. That's the fun part. Alright, finally able to get the needle out. I wasn't able to get the float off, but I just bent the tab on the float right there. And then I could swing this thing all the way up and get the needle out. So I bent that tab. Usually that tab's down there. So I was able to do that. Needle looks pretty good. Still rubbery at the tip. Nothing wrong with the needle. Here's the seat. I took that out. We're gonna clean that up with some sandpaper in there. It's really gunked up. And then get a new O-ring on there. It's really hardened up. So let's do that. It's like 800 grit sandpaper. Just gonna try to clean out that seat so the needle doesn't get stuck every time it goes down. That's looking pretty good in there. A little WD-40. Ooh, nice and shiny in there. All right, that's good. Now we gotta get that O-ring off. Replace that. No. Ow. Ouch. That's fun. Went right into my finger. Oh, that broke off instantly. That was really hardened on there. You can see the screwdriver went right into my finger right there. That was fun. Look how cracked that is. Yeah, we'll get a new one on there. All right, we got the bottom of the carb cleaned. Let's take off the diaphragm. See what that looks like. Hopefully it's still good. Looks like it's pulling the whole diaphragm out here. Ooh, she's crusty in there. Oh boy. Yee. We'll clean that up in there. Ooh, that's really crusty. Diaphragm looks like it might be good. Just have to clean that up a bit. She's really crusty. Old gas got up there. All right, we got the carb cleaned out. We've got the spark plug back in. Let's check if the fuel pump is working now. Oh yeah, fuel's flowing. All right, we've got gas getting to it. That is awesome. So we'll hook up the gas to the carburetor up here and see if this puppy fires up. Wouldn't that be something? I believe we have compression, we have spark for sure, and now we're getting gas to the carb. So let's see if this thing fires up. Might take a little bit to get the gas pumped into the carb. Pull it over a couple times. Holy cow. That's insane. That is awesome. Does not run without the choke though. I think because we need the air filter on it. Wow, that is crazy. Sounds really good. Oh, really quiet, no ticking. That's pretty cool. Let's see if she fires back up with the choke on. Without the choke. Wow, look how quiet that is. The belt's flapping around, but other than that, not too bad. I did not think that was possible. Vinny, did you see that? He's in disbelief as well. Holy cow. Well, we got really lucky on that one. Does it move though? That is the other question. I'm guessing she probably doesn't move. Not with the front wheels like that. Look how wobbly these are. So we'll see. We gotta get a brake working too. And I'd like to get that 4x4 off of there too. That button working. It's stuck. All right, the main thing is done, it runs, so that's awesome. All right, let's see what's going on with the brake here. Maybe there's just no fluid in it. We get really, really lucky. That'll be the case. But it's looking pretty crusty already. Ooh. Look how rusty that nail is right there. Jeez. Afraid to see what this looks like on the inside. I just cannot believe this thing runs. It's crazy. Oh yeah, she's dry. Looks dry at least. Yeah. I'd just say she's a tad dry. We'll get that cleaned out and then we'll dump some brake fluid in, see if we can get this thing to bleed. All right, let's see what we can make happen here. Will it even pump here? Oh, she's pumping. Wow. But why was it all drained out? I'm thinking it's just going right through the seals on the calipers, I'm guessing. But we'll work at this for a little bit and see if we can get it to bleed. You never know. The back brake pads are shot, so I'm going to try that one. Well, the luck continues. Check this out. It just bled itself. Didn't even have to crack the nipple on the caliper. So we've got brakes, and they're actually working. Check this out. So that's amazing. I don't know. We got really lucky there. I'm guessing the transmission shot, because we can't get that lucky and have this thing move and all the gears work. There's no way. So we'll see. I think we're gonna throw the seat on there, pump up that tire, and take it for a little ride if we can, if it moves. All right, we gotta pump up this front tire. I don't know if it's gonna pump up or not. It's pretty shot. If I move it forward maybe a little bit, it will. There. Wow, it's not very fast. That belt is slipping bad, but she's going. Four by four, I don't think is working. What a beast. I just can't believe it runs and drives. Transmission's good, engine's good. Wow. Alright, so this one runs and drives now. A lot more work we have to do to it. Gotta figure out the 4x4. Gotta figure out the front wheel wobble. Not sure what that is. Gotta get a new front tire for it. A new side cover. New seat cover. And this thing will be pretty nice actually. It's not too bad. So I picked it up for 600 thinking it might not run. But we ended up getting it running and driving. Goes through all the gears. I'm really surprised it ran. Seeing the mouse nest in this thing. The whole clutch was full. The whole air filter housing was full. Up here was full. I mean, it's a miracle we got this thing to go. So, I guess we're gonna call it quits for today, and I can start working on it next video. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Stay tuned for next video, and until next time, we are out.